It might be strange to think that there's anything in common with Robinson Crusoe, an early example of an English novel, and a spice like pepper, but my mind has permanently tied the two together because of a small detail I picked up in my meanderings on Wikipedia. Hopefully this short introduction and goofy game show type skit help you look for similar strange connections you encounter in life. Sometimes I have a tendency to focus in on the absolute smallest of details. My brain is drawn to those tiny things which others overlook. One such example of this was the Wikipedia article for Alexander Selkirk. Selkirk was a Scottish sailor who was somewhat of a real-life example of a Robinson Crusoe character. He survived alone for more than 4 years on an island in the South Pacific, and he was at least partly the inspiration for Defoe's adventure novel published some years later. After reading the remarkable story, I was left with just one question. What the heck was pink pepper? Wikipedia had mentioned pink peppercorns in the section describing his life on the island. I had never heard of such a thing and wanted to know what they tasted like. The single detail became my main takeaway, and eventually I came across pink peppercorns for sale. What follows this introductory segment is equal parts curiosity and inspiration from the YouTube show Good Mythical Morning. My curiosity for pink peppercorns gave way to me devising a simple taste test where I would try 3 different varieties of pepper in mashed potatoes and scrambled eggs. I hope these foods would offer a sort of blank canvas and allow the spices to shine through. The test is comedic first and foremost. I'm blindfolded and left up to just the determination of my olfactory senses and my taste buds. Again, imagine this video as a sort of low-budget entertainment show aimed to inspire the audience to take notice of small details and never squander their curiosity. This video is a long time in the making, as securing all the spices and necessary pepper grinders, etc. was more difficult than anticipated. Hopefully you find this segment as fun to watch as it was to put together, and don't forget to smile. Okay, so this is the culmination of my discovery of pink peppercorns, and I'm going to be doing a fun single blind study where I try white pepper, black pepper, and pink pepper on instant mashed potatoes and I can try to guess the pepper, and I will also be just talking about any discernible taste, because before today I've never had white pepper or pink pepper, so I'm only familiar with black pepper, and it should be a ton Okay, so this is the classic line. As you can see, I cannot. And my girlfriend has filled the first one full of pepper. I heard her grinding it. It smells very strong. I don't know if it smells like black pepper or not. I'm trying. My blindfold is kind of makeshift here, but I'm gonna try some. I got my eyes. But I taste the pepper. It's like crunchy. The pepper. That is, I don't think that's black pepper. It has kind of a funny aftertaste. I don't think that's mashed potatoes.
Good or bad?
It's worse than, I don't think it's black pepper. If it is, I'm just way off, but it's worse than black pepper. It's almost got like a really faint like sweetness to it. I don't know, I'm gonna say that's one. Okay, so this is round 2, and I heard the pepper grinding again. I can't see it. I don't smell this one. It doesn't smell as strong, whatever it is. The previous one, which I'm thinking maybe was white pepper, really smelled strong. This one has no smell. Definitely not the big chunks again. The last one, like, it was almost like, the last one, the texture in my mouth is like the coarse salt. Like if you get really coarse salt on top of a food and it almost crunches. This one, I'm not tasting anything. Oh, wait. It's really faint. But now it's like a little bit spicy. I have no idea, man. I'm sure there's plenty on there. But, I guess I'm gonna say that's pink pepper because I can't taste it, and I think I can taste. Okay, Okay, fine. Okay, so this should be the third and final round of the potatoes, aka the Play-Doh potatoes. That's what they taste like. So if I'm right, this should be black pepper, unless I'm really off. But I'm telling you that the biggest giveaway for me with the first one was just the texture. It was like super coarse and crunchy and didn't taste like anything I'd ever eaten before. So I know the first one, I mean, I really think the first one wasn't black pepper, but here we go. It is super spicy. Holy crap, my blindfold keeps, I'm sorry, I need to readjust it. Oh my goodness. It is like spice power in my, like, oh man. It kind of tastes, this is really specific, but that's what this video is about. It's about the weird detailed, hyper detailed memory. So, you know how like when you're out in the sun and like there's like a rubber that's been in the sun, like maybe like when you were a kid and they're like play tires or something, it has that like, almost like earthy smell to it. That's what this tastes like. That's really specific and I don't know if that helps, but it is so spicy. Okay, I'm gonna say this is black pepper. The spiciness is just so much stronger than all the others. So, again, to recap for the first round, I'm thinking it's white, pink, black. The middle one, if it was the pink, whatever the middle one was, had no flavor. I could just barely taste it. But man, this one's spicy. So we're good? Mm-hmm. Okay, so this should be round 2. Did you put the eggs in front of me?
Yes.
And they're already seasoned?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this should be, this should be the egg round. So hopefully I do better. Maybe I got them all right. I don't know. I mean, I like to think I did, but man, whatever that last one was, I had to drink a glass of milk and have some chips in between because it was, yeah, it's the same one. I'm really confident this is black pepper, actually, because I mean, I've never like eaten this much pepper, like all like poured on top of my food, you know? But I'm starting to imagine if I did, okay, if I took black pepper and just poured it on top of my food, this is what it would taste like. I think. I'm not gonna eat more of that because it's super spicy and I can already tell that it like reignited the spices. But my guess is black pepper. If not, it is certainly the third. It's the third one again. So this is whatever the third one was. The first. Okay, so this is the second round, and when my girlfriend sat it down, all I could say was, man, I could smell it from here. So there it is. I hope that's in the frame. It just doesn't. Okay, it smells kind of like the one I just ate, but much stronger. So I guess this is, hang on. Okay, yeah, this is the one that I kind of likened to coarse salt. It's the first one from the last test, and it's got just a little bit of, like I said, like a hint of sweetness. So like this one, it's like a pepper flavor without the spice, and that's really interesting. I like it better on the eggs than I did on the potato. Honestly, I can taste it better. And now I have no idea. I'm thinking that might be the pink. So I think I said this was white last time, but it is so strange. I can taste it a lot better here than I could on the potatoes. That's why we did the double test. I think, you know, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna say this is pink, even though I know I said this is white last time. It just tastes so weird. So I'll go with this being pink pepper because I can taste it better. That's my final answer. We'll move to the last round. Okay, so this is the last round. I mostly just smell egg, but there's a faint smell of something. Oh, I didn't show it. No. Okay, so I think this is the middle one from the last test because it's so faint, but this time there were a little bit of like lumps, I think, that I didn't get before. So might be the difference in the eggs, and I can taste it a little bit this time. It tastes faintly like black pepper. Again, I'm getting that little bit of a spice. A little bit of a spice, not really much crunch. I think, okay, so I said this was pink last time, and then I got confused and I said I don't know if that was the pink last, the one that had like the sweetness to it, the previous one. But now that I can taste this one, I think it tastes like, this one tastes like black pepper but like weaker, and I guess is what pink peppercorn is supposed to taste like. So I'm actually gonna say, I'm gonna go back, I'm gonna stick with my original, provided I guess these right. I'm gonna say it was black pepper, then, for in this round, black pepper first, white pepper, and then this is pink pepper. Because it does, okay, this is the end where I get to know how I did, how good or bad. So, did you want to read off my guesses?
So for the mashed potatoes, you guessed white, then pink, then black.
Mm-hmm.
It was pink, black, white.
So I had them all wrong.
Yeah.
And then I had them all wrong for the other one.
Yeah. For some reason, the black one you said was so subtle.
That's
It was because it was the one you were used to.
maybe. Yeah, I just couldn't like hardly taste it. I had them all wrong.
So the scary spice one was white.
The one that tasted sweet? The super spicy one.
Yeah, that you needed milk for.
Okay, yeah, okay.
The sweet one was pink.
And then the black was the one that was really subtle. And that's what I said. I said it does taste like black pepper. And the reason I said that it might have been pink was because from what I'd read, pink had like a pepper type spice to it. That did not taste like pepper at all. That tasted like, I mean, it tasted sweet. I didn't get any pepper out of it.
And then for the eggs, it was, your guesses were black, white, pink, and it was white, pink, black.
Right, which lines up with the first one.
Yeah, I mean, every time, well, I mean, in the second round, you were able to identify which one you had.
Yeah, I mean, they were so different. I guess I wasn't expecting, so I mean, guesses aside, I got them all wrong, but those are so different flavors. I guess white pepper and black pepper are fairly similar in terms of they both taste like pepper, but the white pepper, man, it's so strong. Weird. Well, that was a lot of fun. Even though I didn't get them right, I'm really glad to say that I tried pink pepper. The whole point of the video was to understand the real life Robinson Crusoe, so I think I did, and I think I learned something that I think honestly, I prefer black pepper. It's the only one that doesn't like make me go, what am I eating? But that was great, and I had a ton of fun learning and focusing in on tiny details from Wikipedia articles.